सही नहीं है। ये अभी भी खुले में शौच
गलत है।
हाँ
गलत है।
मिलकर आवाज उठाओगी तो गांव वालों को ये आदत बदलनी पड़ेगी।
Hello dear aspirants, welcome back to Goldfinch IAS and KS Institutes, and today we're going to discuss about a critical view of the sanitation miracle that is in the rural India, which means we are going to discuss about the Swatch Bharat mission phase 1 and how it was, whatever it has achieved, and Swatch Bharat mission 2.0, that is the phase 2, and open defecation free India and open defecation plus, and what exactly it is. And even though there are still many toilets are being constructed in the country, why people are not using them? All of these important things we are going to discuss today. Why? That is particularly in the examination point of view of Indian administrative services and the Karnataka administrative services of both the prelims and main examinations. So let us dig into this particular article and see what else this article is going to say for us. Access to water and sanitation is the sixth goal out of the 17 sustainable goals set by the United Nations. You please remember this. And we have launched the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin in 2014 with an intention of making India open defecation free by 2019. Open defecation free meaning encouraging the people, rather than using the fields for the toilet purposes, using the constructed rooms or the toilets. Okay, this was the idea of open defecation free, and the data and the behavioral pattern shows that sanitation coverage in the country during 2014 was only 39%. It has tremendously increased to 100% in 2019. Is it so? It is accurately saying that it is correct, but 90% is okay, but 10%, even though still toilets are there, 10% of people are not using them because of the social constraints they have in their mind and the behavioral change they have in their mind, right? And that is the reason phase 2 has a lot of challenges. This particular article is came because of the phase 2 of the Swachh Bharat mission. Gramin is going to take place. That is the reason it kept in news, right? The government aims to transform India from open defecation free to open defecation free plus. Then what is open defecation free and what is open defecation free plus? Open defecation free meaning it is construction of toilet and using it. Open defecation free plus meaning not only construction of toilet and using it simultaneously, which means along with that implementation of solid solid and liquid waste management. And liquid waste management where actually in the rural areas, particularly in the rural areas. That is what is the goal of the SDM Swachh Bharat mission phase 2 or 2.0, that is by 2024 and 25 the government is aiming to achieve it. Around 85% of the villages in India have become open defecation free plus, which means they are managing both solid waste and liquid waste along with construction of the toilet and using it. How much of percent? 85%. This is actually a good move compared to 2014. Only 39% were using it according to the government data. And the construction of toilet does not mean that people will use it, correct? No, because mindset of the people should also be there, automatically lead to their use, right? Because just construction of the toilet will not lead the people to go and use it, because still I said 10% of the people are still not using the toilets because they still prefer to go for the open defecation. A national sample survey office survey 69th round shows that in 2012, that is 59% of the rural households had the toilet access. Out of them, 4% of the individuals had access to toilets but not using them, not using those facilities. You get in the point. Reasons may be different. See, reasons are like 21% of them are because of lack of superstructures, which means the proper structures was not there, and facility were malfunctioning, not proper facilities were there. For example, if the toilet is constructed and direct water supply is not there, they have to carry the water again, such difficulties are there, and facility being unhygienic, right? And other personal reasons. These are the important reasons, right? A survey conducted by us, that is the reporter says, in 2018 says that 59% of the households in Bihar, 66% in Gujarat, and 76% in Telangana had toilet access. You got the point. But important is among those having access, 38% of the households in Bihar, 50% in Gujarat, and 14% in Telangana had at least one member who did not use it. Right? A higher, which means if there are 5 people in a household, 4 people are using and 1 people is not using. Right? A higher non-use of toilet is in Gujarat. That is due to shortage of the water, non-availability of the water. You got it? And another study conducted in 2020 shows that 27% of the households in the survey in the village of Gujarat and 61% in West Bengal did not have their own toilets, which means they are using the toilets in a sharing basis with the neighbor or else the public toilets. Right? And 17% that is in Gujarat are not using the toilets reported that substructure had collapsed, which means if the construction is like this, one side wall is not there. That is the reason they're not using it. And 50% reported that pits were full. Right? These are all the some of the challenges which are going to be addressed actually in the second phase of the Swatch Bharat mission. Toilets not used for defecation are used as the storerooms. If the toilets are not used by the household, then what will they do? They will definitely use them as a storeroom to store some of the goods in the toilets. Household size, social norm. This is very, very important. What also matters is the higher the household size, which means more number of people are there in the house, the greater the chances of not using the toilet. Why? Because of the overcrowding, many people are there. People not prefer to wait or not prefer to go for a crowded toilet, and social norms prevent all household members from using the toilets. So the only one toilet is there. If such is a case, more number of people are there in the household, 10, 20 people are there, then 2 to 3 toilets need to be constructed. Right? And the Jal Jeevan Mission program was launched to provide tap water facility directly to the households. Right? This is also to encourage people to preferably use toilets as well as for other drinking purposes as well. Right? And social norms acts. It is very, very important. Mere construction of the toilet is not useful, but also the social norms need to be set and make the people to use it. Social norms that act through social networks play a significant role in toilet construction and the use. Right? So such a social norms need to be constructed by the government. That is a new challenge to the government in the phase 2 SBA. Sanitation behavior also varies across socio-economic classes. That is true because the percentage of the non-users, listen carefully, the percentage of the non-users is higher among the upper caste than the backward classes. Even though the upper caste have 97% of the toilet constructed, the scheduled caste and backward classes have 95% of the toilet constructed. More number of users are backward classes and less are upper castes. This is a caste calculation. In the phase 2 of the Swachh Bharat mission, Grameen does not seem to have given enough thought to social engineering, that is the creation of the awareness and the behavioral campaign that need to be conducted by the government. This need to be given importance. Even see, lack of synergy, meaning there are already 10 crore toilets were constructed from 2014 to 2019. However, collective behavioral change did not happen. That is, nation has still to take place. There is a behavioral change among the people, and they have to stop. They have to stop using open defecation, and they have to start using the toilet. That is the mantra of this hour. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.